Hello again. Please keep eating your dessert, but I think what we'd like to do is we'd like to start the program now, and at this point I want to introduce the board chair of TechAmerica, who is someone who is the senior managing partner of the global public sector business of Grant Thornton. He was been very involved in ITAA for years, has been a big proponent of taking the technology industry trade associations and consolidating them. Please welcome Hank Steininger.
Thank you, and also want to say I'm proud to be here in the Valley. It's the first time I've really been outside San Francisco down here, but get used to that term, the Valley, because it all started here. What I'd like to do is get a little commercial on TechAmerica, and we have this brochure, part of the program, with, of course, Paul's beautiful picture there to look at, but it sort of lays out sort of the start of the mission, what we're trying to do with TechAmerica. And as Chris said, I come from the ITAA side, which is the Information Technology Association of America, another one of the acronym associations. But 3 years ago, we took a look at the Industry Association for Technologies and said that something has to change. We have too many organizations out there. And the fact is that it's hard to really get acceptance, be the recognized voice of the industry. So at ITA, we came up with our plan, and for you folks out here in the Valley, we came up with our M&A plan, which was how do we build a stronger technology association? And as you would do, and some of you have formed your companies, we identified our targets, and we went down the path. And last year we closed on 2 associations to bring them into our fold. The first one was the Government Electronics and Information Technology Association, another GEIA alphabet. And we brought them into our fold, and what they brought to us was strong market research about the federal government. And post 9/11, cybersecurity is very important, so that was the next group that we brought in. And then we said, where do we go from here? And unfortunately, Phil Bond, who was the president and CEO of ITA, could not be here tonight. He had an accident. Believe it or not, he fell off a horse. And so he's having a painful recovery. But if he was here, he would tell you that when we sat down and we looked at the various associations, one of our prime targets was AEA, formerly known as the American Electronics Association, which was started here, believe it or not, 1943 by David Packard. So a long history with the technology community. And so what we thought we'd do is, if we can get together with AEA, that would be great. And so happens that Chris Hansen, Phil Bond, knew each other from previous lives in the industry, met with Deirdre Hanford, who happened to be the chair at the time, as the chair of ITA, and we said, we think we can pull this off. So within the space of another 6 months, we did the close on December 31. So a lot of things happened in November of last year. There was a presidential election, which was a major change in parties and direction, and we're still feeling some of the effects or trying to figure out what that means, but also a major change in Congress. So timing in life is everything, and by bringing these associations together under our brand, the TechAmerica, we now have a new voice. We rolled that out on Capitol Hill on February 10th with a nice reception and presentation, and that's where I met Paul Otellini. He was part of our program, and we thank him very much for coming there as an industry leader to help us launch the new brand. But we're just getting started. And from a perspective of moving forward, we think we got a great blend here of a policy apparatus in Washington, D.C. that is of particular importance right now. In fact, we drove all the way from Washington, D.C., and we have a big truck outside loaded with stimulus money. So it's all there for you. But no, What we believe we can offer, particularly to companies out here and in companies around the U.S., is they sort of understand how to pursue the government marketplace. And if you've been watching the numbers, it used to be $1 million was a lot of money, $1 billion was a lot of money, but now the federal government, if you look at the budget, probably is about $2.5 trillion. You roll it all together into one total. So there's a lot of money out there, and what we want to do as an association is help our member firms get their fair share of those dollars. And we have a great team in Washington. We have a great team here out in the Valley that can help you do that. Now, from our standpoint, we're in transformation. So we're bringing a lot of change to integrate the organization. But we think when we're done, we're coming out of this, it's going to be the most powerful trade association for the technology industry. And we have honoring Paul tonight. If you look at some of the key elements for the business, it's having leading technology, really driving innovation, but most importantly, leadership. And with Paul, we have an industry leader that has really helped us elevate our organization. And we're looking forward to many years of his involvement, and particularly the support from Intel in creating a better TechAmerica. So that's the commercial for now. And we have one of Paul's close friends, Mike Steininger here, and we were talking before. These guys know each other a long time. And they worked together, I don't know, for maybe 50 or 60 years at Intel. Or maybe it felt like 50 or 60 years when they were working together, and I don't know who was the giver or the taker or receiver of that. But what we thought we would do is have somebody that really knows Paul tell you about him and his history, his career, and all the things that he doesn't want you to know about him. So we're honored to have Paul here as the recipient of our medal. But let's turn it over to Mike now, who will tell you the real story about Paul. Thank you.